What? Okay. So, good evening, guys, and online students. Online students, check it out. Am I audible? Online students. Okay. Right, guys. So, come to okay. So, yesterday's session, and we've taken some information about Oracle, and a few things we discussed in the last class. And I was given if any newcomers are there. So, once you just check it out, this is your course complete details. Okay, no? And so these are your courses information about your course name, duration of this course, and what is your time, and the course type is offline and online. Offline and online. Okay, so here the main contents which we covered in this course of 50 to 60 classes, we will be covered. There are 5 topics, its main topics. And in this, there are so many subtopics we have that already I explained to you on yesterday. So, and I said, if you wanted, you can go to narishit.com website. So in that also the complete course content is available. Okay, no? And your notes and Google Classroom still not created by Naresh IT people. So this Google Class created by Naresh IT management people. So that is the reason I'm not going to be uploading my notes. Okay, no? Once they created, and I will inform to you in the classroom for online and offline students. Okay, no? So based on that, you have to add into that or join in the Google Classroom. And how to join, I will show you. Okay, with some class code. Okay, no? So we are expecting maximum on Monday or Tuesday. We are going to expect your Google Classroom. Okay, no? So next one, and this is final end of this course. These are the some resource, or we can call as some stuff you will be receive after this course. And yesterday we started the topic number 1, DBMS, and very basic terms we started in the last session. Okay, and there are 2 terms we discussed: what is data and what is information. Okay, and of course, after seeing this, you can understand that, okay, information means when users are understand what it is exactly, if you know that and you can tell that this is so and so, then we call it as a information. When users are not telling what is what, I don't know, then it is called as a data. Okay, that is only one small difference in between data and information. And these are some examples also I explained to you on the last session, how and what we can call as data and how we can call as information. Okay, no? And after that, the next term we discuss database. And database, what we said, it is a collection of memory. And these memories or these applications, okay, now how to create it means with the help of some software. And we are using the software is what now? Oracle. Okay, na? So with the help of Oracle software, we are going to be preparing some memory. We are creating some memory in server location, and that memory we are utilizing for our data processing purpose. So data storing, data manipulations, data processing, data sharing, data security. So these all kind of things I can give it or I can provide with the help of some database memories. And in this memory, I said to you, okay, we can store some collection of information, but what type of information I can store in this database memory means interrelated informations we said. Okay, na? And what is the mean by interrelated information? So that is our question in the last session. Okay, na? Right. For example, guys, if you want to identify now, okay, suppose this is your database now. Okay, so just assume one database we are going to be created now. Okay, this is our application or memory we created with the help of some Oracle software. Okay, and in this memory, okay, suppose my database name, I will give it to you. For example, my DB 6 p.m. is one database name. On the name, it was allocating some memory for us. Okay, and this memory we are using for our data storages purpose. But what kind of information I can store in this memories means that interrelated information I said. Interrelated means what, sir? It means that simply, if you want to understand, interrelated is nothing but depending to each other. So that means, suppose I depends on you, you depends on me, is called as what now? Interrelationships. Okay, na? Interrelationship means what now? I depends on you and you depends on me. Then it was vice versa. Relationship is there. Then that is called as a interrelations. Okay. Even though, for example, when we go to in real time, whenever you will go for a particular organization, if you want to go, suppose I'm going to developing one of my database is called as SBI database now, for example. So we created one database memory or application for SBI client. Okay, no? So whenever we created this SBI memory, so what it was going to be happen, this organization relational data, this organization business data, whatever it was comes under SBI, so that all types of informations we will be stored under databases. Okay. For example, which kind of information we need to store? And we are storing, for example, one of the okay information is what now? Departments, for example. So here departments information I want to store it. Next, what we required? Employees. Employees information I required. Later, what we required here? Customers. Customers information I want to use it now. Okay, like customers loan details. Okay, na? So if any customer, what kind of loans he was taking from my bank, that loan details. So like this, I need to maintain some information which regarding to my banking sector. Okay, so these are the few things. But in our databases, especially Oracle databases, okay, na, how the data can be stored, how the information can be organized here. It means that we all of you know this relational database management systems. These all types of relational databases is always storing the data in the format of tables. So then what I want to do for storing of my departments, employee, customers, and loan. So these details, when I want to keep in one memory location, and how I can keep it means in the format of a table. That means here, how many number of tables I want to design? How many number of tables? 4 tables. So that means I'm creating here one table for my department details purpose. I'm going to create it. One table I'm going to create it for employees purpose. One table I'm creating for storing of customers information. One table I'm going to storing about the customer branch loan details purpose. So like this, each and every different type of data information I'm storing into each and every different table. Okay. And after we save our data in such a way, this is department's data, this is employees data, this is what we call customers data, this is we called as a loans data. So whenever you want to keep your data like this, then later what I want to show you in the relational database management systems, data storing is not only the thing. Okay, I can store the data in any number of tables, but not only for that, even though after data storing in tabular format, I want to show the interrelationships in between the table. That's why these databases are called as a relational databases. So data not only storing the data in the format of table. After storing the data, definitely you have to show table to table relationships. Okay. For example, here departments. Department table, definitely it was having relation with the employee. And the same as employees are having relation with the department. So now I want to know in which department how many number of employees are working. So definitely these two tables must be joined. In the same to same, so and so employee working in which department. Again, here also I require to join. Okay, now. So that means this is called as what now? Dependency to each other. So employees are depending on departments. Departments are depending on employees. Okay. This kind of the relationship is called as a interrelationships we called. What we called interrelationships we called IR. Okay. Same as customers. Customer definitely having the relationship with what now? Loan and customers. These two also. How many customers, which type of loans are taking? For example, house loans taking by how many number of customers? Or else how many number of customers are taking house loan? So it's again vice versa relationships. So these kind of the data we are organizing together in one single memory. And that memory is called as what now? Database. That's why database now, as per this diagram, what you understand here, database is nothing but it's a collection of interrelated information which belongs to a company, which belongs to an organization, which belongs to a particular business, whatever it was. Okay, na? So you need to keep your data like this. Understand now? So now below right now, what is database? It is a collection. It is a collection of interrelated data or information. Interrelated data or information. For example, so what kind of databases we can design in real time? So for example, we can take here, okay, banks or bank underscore database, banking databases we can design here. So I can go for banking databases. Like you can design here university underscore database. Okay, now this is one kind of database I can go to design here. And HRM underscore database, HRM databases. Okay, so like etc. So your banking is one database application, universities is one application, HRM is one type of database applications. Like you can design different types of database applications with the help of one particular software. Okay, now, right. And the next most important, the information about the databases, everyone should know this information, yes or no? Because when you're going to be interviews levels, this is one of the major question they will ask you. Either you are a fresher, either you are a experienced person. It's none of the matter. They will ask you how many types of databases in real time. Understand, na? So here, generally, just I'm going to asking to you, you just tell me how many types of databases are you expected in real world or in this entire the world? How many databases are you expected? One, only one and only one, or two, or three, or four, or five, or number of? How much you expected? N number of. So n number of means, I think yesterday I said to you, you are counting like Oracle, SQL Server, MyDB, MySQL. Are you counting like this? No. Yesterday I said to you, those are not a types of databases. Those are softwares. Okay, now? All right. So here, n number of databases is a wrong. So there is no n number of databases in real world. Okay. There are only two types of databases. So entire the world, any organization, it may be IT industries or non-IT industries or public, private, anything. Once they want to use databases in their organization, they have only two chances. Okay. There are only two types. They can use it. Okay, now under their organization for data management purpose. Okay. So what are those? Right down below. There are two types of databases. There are two types of databases in real world. In real world, first one we called as OLTP. It stands for online transaction process. Okay. And second one we called as here OLAP. Here it is called as online. Okay. Analytical process or processing we can call. Okay, now right. So these are two types of databases in the world. One is OLTP and one is OLAPs. So TP, OL means online. Okay, T stands for transaction and processing. Second one is online analytical processing. So that means whatever the databases we are going to be created, these databases are not a manual systems. These are which type of applications? Come on, online application. So database is not a manual. It is a online application. How you can say websites? It is a one online application. Okay. Same as a front-end online application is always integrated with a back-end online application only possible. Understand na? So it means that what? It means that what here, observe. Are you developing one application based on Java or .NET or Python or PHP, anything? This is called a front-end online application. Okay. This front-end online application through whatever the information sending by users, that information I have a chance to store into another online application only possible. Understand na? But this online application data, I can't store into books and papers. I can't store into books and papers. I can't store into files, text files, word files. I can't store it because this is a manual system, your book and notebook. This is called as a computerized system, but not a online type. Okay, na? So that's why in these two applications, I can't integrate with my Java, .NET and PHP Python applications. So that's what the people will do here. So text files or word files are is not satisfied and not support. So because these are not comes under online. Okay, now that's what I can use in place of this means that online application we can integrate with another online application only possible. Another online application only possible. Now front end is an online application, back end is also online. When the two applications are same category of applications, then only the connections can be established. So now I can integrate with my front end application to back end applications by using of I said JDBC concepts for Java students, ADO.NET concepts for your .NET students. Okay, next Django frameworks by your Python students. Okay, na? So that should be happen. That's why we are going to be say what it is here. OL means online application. Database is also one type of online application. Don't say database is a manual system. Understand na? In the stand form only, it was very clearly given by scientists. Okay, this is also online application. So online to online integrations are possible. Online to manual, can I integrate? No, impossible. Understand na? Right. And now these are the two types of applications you can call. Otherwise, there are two types of databases you can call. Database applications also you can call. Understand na? Now the question. Sir, OLTP, where we want to use and what kind of the way it will be work, and in real time, who will use this OLTP? Okay, na? Right. Next question is, what is OLAP? These databases are who will use in real time, which type of organizations are using this, for what purpose they are using. Okay, na? And TP and AP differences what? Okay, now, so this is all complete information. Now I will explain to you each and every point carefully. Check it out. Okay, now don't hurry, burry. So slowly understand. I will also slowly explain. So neatly understand. Okay, now don't confuse and don't hurry, burry. Okay, right. So first one we will discuss about OLTP. Take side heading OLTP. Yes. So basically, OLTP databases, okay, first of all, these databases are what purpose we need to use. The first thing, these databases in real time, we are using for storing what now? Transactional data. So I said, I think my first class I said, nowadays everything is a online transactions. Suppose if you do some online transaction, okay, whether the transaction will be success or fail, anything has happened here, finally it produce some data, finally it produce some information. That's why you can see, if your transaction success, what you will get, your transaction successful, this is your transaction ID number, this is your transaction date, transaction time, yes or no? So each and every information will be saved. On which day, at what time, which transaction you did, the transaction status, success or failure, transaction ID. So complete information will be generated. Yes or no? Yes. Even though failing also, failing transaction ID number will be there. Yes or no? Date and time will be there. Transaction, which transaction are you did and which one is fail. So that complete informations will be copied here. That how to copy, my practical I will show you in my main classes. Each and every transaction, once you do some transaction, immediately I'm copying to database. Okay, now if you do some transaction here, immediately I'm copying to database. That is practically I will show you in my classes. Okay, but give me time. Okay, right. So now OLTP, what it was tell us, transactional data, transactional informations will be storing under OLTP. So in real time, the industries, organizations or companies, okay, for what purpose OLTP databases are using? If anybody asks you and you just tell them, okay, this is we are using for day-to-day transactional information. Why I'm calling day-to-day? Day-to-day means, we all of you know, per a day, how many number of transactions are going in a banking sectors? Okay, in an online website. For example, Amazon is there. Flipkart, sir, we are using. Okay, can you tell me per a day how many customers can order products through Amazon? Do you have any count? No, we can't count it. It's a unlimited. Yes or no? So same as per a day in Flipkart, how many people are using? So many apps are there. So like this, per a day, how many number of transactions are happening in their business? Okay, that all transactions data storing under OLTP. This is the first point. Okay, now, for example, banking only I'm taking because everyone aware of that. So in banking sector, for a day, just assume, for a day means how many hours? 24 hours. In 24 hours, you just assume there are 1 lakh transactions are done. Got it my point now? Yeah, examples understand. Per a day in a banking sector, SBI, HDFC, ICICI, whatever it is, you take one X bank. In that bank, per a day, there are 1 lakh transactions are done. It means what happened? These 1 lakh transactional data, where I want to store? I want to store into OLTP. I want to store into OLTP. And this is not only one day. Okay, this will be processing like a 24 into 7. 24 into 7 means 24 hours, 7 days. Weekly, how many? 7 days, 24 hours per day. So this is called a running process here. We can't stop it. 24 into 7 means what now? Running process. Okay. So in that way, the data will be stored. Okay. Right on you. This or these databases are used for storing for storing for storing day to day for storing day to day transactional information. Day to day transactional information. So day to day transactional information I need to store. Now here you people have a doubt. Okay, what is your doubt? Let's go. Suppose here I'm taking one OLTP database. OLTP database. So this is my OLTP. Okay, now this is OLTP database. What it is OLTP, I will tell you. So OLTP database. And here these are the customers or users. They are using some app. They are using some app. That app may be anything like your Flipkart or Amazon or IRCTC websites, redbus.com, anything, any one app, Zomato, yes or no, anything, some app, Swiggy, whatever it is. So some app this is, some app. So now what I'm telling here, this app is nothing but your front end. This front end application, first of all, what I'm going to do with the help of some JDBC, some middleware. Okay, na? So what I want to say, I am connecting. As per your technologies, you can understand. Okay, connecting. Okay. So this is what it was happening. First, we are going to do this. After this app through, how many number of customers are performed, number of transactions on the day one. The day one transactional data I am storing. Where I'm storing? In OLTP. Okay, sir. This is my day one data. Okay, right. This is I called as day one data. Okay, fine. Day one finished. Next day two came. On day two, again, some customers are using my app, and through my app, they did some transaction. Definitely, the second day transactional data also I want to store. Again, I'm storing here. Again, I'm storing here. So this is, I can say, day number 2. Day 2. Okay. Next, the next day, day number 3. Some more transactions are happening. So the day number 3 data I am going to save. This is day number 3. Next day, day number 4 data is going to be saved. Next day, day number 4 data is also saved. Next, suppose 5th day also some expression, some data is generated. The 5th day data also I saved. This is day number 5. Is it visible? Okay. So now, sir, the day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5 transactions which was performed by customers through one particular application, through whatever they did, that I'm storing here. So now what it was happen? My database memory full? Yes, memory full. So memory full. But yeah, day 6 will come. So day 6 also customers will performing some transactions. Definitely, because it is a online. So I can't stop them. Yes or no? Anybody can perform. So day 6, again few customers are using my app. And through that my app, they're performing some transactions. Understand na? The question will come to like this. The day 6 transactional data, where I want to store. Because my OLTP memory was full. So then immediately our question, sir, your OLTP memory will full. What about my next day data where I can store? Understand na? So this kind of doubt commonly you will get. Okay, right. And that data, how they can manage. And I can't say that for day number 6 data storage purpose, day number 1 data I want to delete. No. Why you want to delete it? That is also important for me. Okay, na? So, because important here, you don't want to get your doubts also I'm clarifying in this example. Again, later you will not get any doubt. That is my intention. Okay, na? So very serious at the time of explanation, please understand. So day 4, day 5 over. So day 6 data storage purpose, I need some space. But the space is available? No. So what some people thinking, sir, we will delete day 1 data. Because day 1 data, old data, na? So I can delete data. When I delete day 1 data, I got some space. In the space, I can save day 6. That is somebody ideas or somebody thinking like that. Okay. But remember, day 1 data is also important for me. Understand? Na? For example, last 6 year back, whatever I did a transaction through my bank, that statement, can I see? Can I see? 2 years back, on so and so month, so and so day, which type of transaction I did in the banking sector, can I see? So that means you have a question now. Sir, is it 2 years back, na sir? It is a old data, na? Then I can delete, na? Then why are you keeping the data? So that means what do you understand? My old data is also important to me. That's why you can see, if you go to banking sectors, you can ask them, sir, I want it last 1 year statement. You will get a 1 year statement, 3 year statements, 5 year statements. How you get? 2023, but I'm asking 2018 statement. 2018 year statement, I want it. That is my request to bank manager. They will give it, huh? Yes or no? Yes. But sir, I am present 23. It was 2018 I'm asking. How the banking people will having the data which is 4 years back or 6 years back data, how they have it? Means that here the point, understand careful in real time. So every data is a precious. Understand na? It is important for the organization people. So that is the reason they're keeping 10 years back data also they're keeping. That's why immediately customer will go to your banking sectors or any Airtel services, Voda services. If you go and you can ask them, I have a last 6 months data, means immediately they give a printout. How they save this much data? 10 years back data. Okay. There also databases are in the backend side. So databases are not only for present data storage. It can store oldest data also. That is called a historical data also stored. Okay, now. So here the question is, I can't delete my day one data. Okay, I want to keep the data, but I want to store sixth day data. So in this processing, what the people will do here, they will use a what now? Another database they are using. That another database is called as what now? OLAP. This is the concept. Which database they are using? OLAPs. Okay. Now you can see, sir, application app through OLTP. We have some connectivity middlewares. We have some connectivity technologies like a JDBC, etc. We are going to be using and we are connecting. But sir, OLAP database is there. In that also I'm storing my data. But the data, careful observe, your Java.NET Python applications, you can't directly connect to OLAPs. Okay, na? Because of reason, that kind of technology is still not there between Java to OLAP, between .NET to OLAP, between Python to OLAP, between PHP to OLAP. There is no that kind of technology. That's why what it was happening here, users can't connect your app through or app to your OLAP. That kind of connectivity requirements or concepts not introduced here. So that what we want to do, only the way how to connect here, this is not possible, but they introduced one concept to connecting from OLTP to whom? OLAP. To connecting to OLTP to OLAP. This is have a connectivity. That connectivity is called as what now? ETL tools. Which tools? ETL tool. How your JDBC, ADO.NET, Django frameworks we are using to making connections in between front end to back end OLTP, same as from OLTP database to OLAP database connectivity's purpose. In real-time industry, people are using one more tool is that. The tool is called as what now? ETL. Which tool? ETL tool. Here E stands for extract, T stands for transfer, L stands for loading. Okay. Are you extracted data from? Are you extracted data from OLTP? Transfer, loading into OLAP. This is the concept of entire database. If this concept you understand, na, database concepts are very easy. Understand, na? So now this is the connectivity I'm going to using. ETL tools are what, sir? Some examples of software. Nowadays you are listening. Informatica. Anybody listen? The word is listener. If you are not listen, go to Google. Otherwise, go to Amirpet Circle. You can see. You will see it that. Informatica, Power BI. Listener. Okay. MSBI. Listener. Yes. These are all are called as a ETL tools. In Power BI, you have a IS tool. IS, Integration Services. In MSBI also there, MSIS, Microsoft Integration Services. Informatica. So these are the ETL tool softwares. With the help of these tools, they're making connections with the OLTP and data will be transferring. This is the work of Power BI, MSBI and ETL people in real time. Okay, na? Right. So this is what it was happening here. So now, okay, with the help of this, what I can do? So this data I need to transfer. Some data I need to transfer. But sir, how I knows when my memory is full? Every day I'm not in front of system. Na? Yes or no? Then how I knows your OLTP full? Then you can go and transfer. This is the manual process. If you go to manual process means is very tough now. That means what I want to do 24/7, one person standing here. The person work is what now? OLTP full हो गया है, इसको transfer करो. Full हो गया है, transfer करो. It's just like a house, and the top of the house we have a water tank. Yes or no? The house owner will on your motor. But the water, how much time it will be take to fill your tank, this owner will know. They will know. We doesn't know it. Okay, now we don't know how much time it will take to fill my tank. But what I want to do, when I on and I will go there someone and I'm asking, hey, tank full? No. I'm waiting. Again, I'm asking, hey, tank full? No, waiting. So the person saying tank full, I can off. This is complicated now. Yes or no? It's a difficult now management. Are you managing easy? No, difficult. Yes or no? In your hometown, you can see like that. You have independent houses. You have a water tank. Okay, na? So every day we are going to be on our motors. But when we on motor, what happened? Every time we can go upper, niche, up and down. We want to check whether tank is full or not. Yes or no? That is highly difficult to maintain like this. That's why people, what they will do means that I don't know when it will be full. My OLTP database, when it will be full, on which day it will full, I don't know. Okay. So that's why what the people will do here, in between this data transformation, what they will do, they will preparing job schedules. What they will prepare? The job schedules. What is job schedule, sir? Simple example. For example, you all of you have a mobiles. Yes or no? Sir, I have a habit to wake up early morning 6 o'clock. That is my daily activity. Okay, now? So daily activity is what now? Early morning 6 o'clock, I want to wake up. But nowadays, what happened? Is it possible? We can wake up every day 6 o'clock? No. Okay, if you want to wake up every day by 6 o'clock or whatever, you need to tell to your friend. Yes or no? Arey, tomorrow morning 6 o'clock. Okay, na? Remember, we are telling to our friend. Our friend is very intelligent. He was wake up as 8 o'clock. Sorry, I forgot it. Yesterday you told me, but I forgot it. So we can't believe on the manual system. You can't believe on the manual system. Then what I want to do? Set alarm. Got it my point? Set alarm. So in that alarm, we have a customization option. Anybody identify? Sometimes you can check here this kind of actor. Don't say every time movies, clippings, reels. Sometimes this kind of also check technology. Understand? Customization, one option is there in the clock. Yes or no? Go to customization. Customization, once you go, there is a 7 days are there. Yes or no? Time also there. Your activities what now? Regularly I want to wake up 6 o'clock. Then what I'm going to do? First, time set. AM, PM, we are setting. Setting after, you want it entire the week or alternative days, what you want it. That we can customize. Yes. Suppose entire the week. Entire the week means what now? 24/7. Yes or no? So I selected. Check boxes are there. I selected Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, up to Saturday. All are selected. All days are selected. I just keep it and stop. What's happened? What's happened? You need anybody support? No need. I don't want it any my friend support, my mother, my father support. I don't want it because already alarm is there. So that responsibility is what now? As per your schedule. That is called a schedule. What is your schedule? Which schedule are you set? Okay, na? So automatically, exactly on the time 6 o'clock, it will be ring. Yes or no? That is happen only one day now? No. I set 1 week. 1 week means lifelong now? Yes or no? Week after week after. Week after week after. Like it is called a cyclic. Concept clear? So how automatically, whatever you set your time period, as per time period, automatically how your mobile will be ring. Okay, same as in industry, people also real time what they will do, OLTP to OLAP data transformations purpose, they are setting some time period. They are setting some time period. How they want to set, sir? Means that as per their business. As per their business. If suppose your business is a very big business, okay, you have a widely, your business is doing all over India, for example. So these kind of big organization, big businessman people or business organization people, what they will do, how they're setting job schedules means they're setting, okay, hourly wise. They're setting hourly wise. So that means what happened? Every 1 hour, data automatically transferring. So here, what will say? Data coming from application, data going for OLAP. So it will be happening like this. Understand my point now? Yes. Okay. Inner, outer. Inner, outer. Outer, how much time I fixed? 1 hour. Automatically 1 hour, automatically your data moved into where it was moved? OLAP. Okay, now this is very big business people. Suppose some kind of business people, as per their business and from their business, how much data will be generated per a day averagely, they will scheduled what is now daily wise. Which wise? Daily wise. So daily wise automatically transferring. Some more people, they will go for, okay, weekly wise. Weekly wise they want to transfer. Some more people, as per their business, monthly wise. Some people quarterly wise. Some people half yearly wise. Some people yearly wise. If my business is very, very small and per a day 50 MB data is generated averagely, that kind of people will take a long period. Concept clear now? Like this, these are called as what now? Job schedule. But this concept is not required for you. This is 3+ of experience people are using in real time. Okay. But why I'm teaching here means you need to understand perfectly what it is happening. Okay. That's why I'm teaching this job schedule. Otherwise, freshers are don't touch this because this is very highly concept. Okay, now right. So based on this, the schedules are preparing by people, then automatically transfer. Now you're asking, sir, can you give me any real-time example on this schedules? Okay, now simple example, just I said watch. As your customization you can do. One more example in real time. Okay, IRCTC website. It's a practical I'm telling. IRCTC website. How, sir? Some people have a doubt. And now tell me, before you want to understand the concept, how many people using IRCTC website? Stand. That means raise your hand. Girls, 1 or 2. Only that's remaining people. By bus, huh? Okay. Okay. IRCT website, you can see Indian Railway, the largest railway sector. So you can see my question I'm asking, and you just tell me who are using. Okay, who are using that website? Those people tell me for my question. What is my question? Today, 11:30 to 12. This half an hour time period. 11:30 means night, not morning. Okay, night 11:30 to 12 is called as almost the end of the day. Almost the end of the day. In this half an hour time period, can you log in? Huh? Not possible. Sure. Okay. Next 12 time, midnight 12, crossed. That means 12.1 minute something. Can I log in? Can I log in? Yes. So this scenario is happening only for today na, or tomorrow, day after tomorrow, etc., etc. It has happened. Regularly happened, or else only is there any particular condition? Only Sundays happen, only Mondays happen. Is there any kind of restriction? No. This is the process of every day. So now the point understand. Sir, I didn't understand that midnight 12.00001 second or something. From there, okay, very early morning, 3 o'clock, morning 6 o'clock, 9, afternoon 12, and 3 evening, mid-evening, evening 6, night 9 o'clock, and come to 11:30. So that means how much time here? 23 hours, 30 minutes. Per day, how many hours? 24. Out of 24 hours, 23.30 minutes, your IRCTC working. Concept clear? Working. But the end of the day, that means today is end. We are reaching our 24th hour. We are reaching that last half an hour time period. You cannot use a IRCTC. So, sir, why, sir? Somebody have a doubt. Why, sir? Why, sir, this kind of a situation is happening to me or not for all complete website every day? Why it was happening, sir? Means that half an hour time period is there na every day, end of the day. This is called as a maintenance time. This is called as what? Maintenance time. So in this half an hour time period, okay, that means they are going to be transferring TP to AP, hourly wise or daily wise? Daily wise. That means their schedule. What? Schedule is what? Daily wise. Every day, na last half an hour. Okay, 24 hours. So the schedule is called as what now? Daily wise. So that means on the day, okay, up to 11:30, how many transactions are happening successful? That all data will store here. And that data, end of the day, midnight or night 11:30 to 12, they will moving. Where it was moving? OLAP. That is called as a job schedule. If any interview person is asking, sir, can you give me some examples on this concept? You can give. IRC is the best example by your OLTP to OLAP concepts with the job scheduling. Understand na? Right. So now, okay, sir. Now the data was full. Memory is full. Okay. Now what I'm going to do? Suppose I hourly transfer. Okay. So hourly transfer, which data will transfer? For day 1 data na? Day 5 data na? Day 1 data. Very good. This is called as a concept is there. First in, first out. All of you have a concept. First in, first out. What it is first in? Day 1. What is first out? Day 1 only. So day 1 will be moving here. When day 1 is moving, automatically, okay, can you tell me automatically the space is available? Available or not? Yes, available. Available means what it was happened? Day 2 data will drop down into below day 1. So day 3 data drop down to day 2. Day 3, day 2. Day 4, day 3. Day 5, day 4. Then day 5 space is there. Day 6 will be fill. So this is going to be happening. Cyclic process every day as per your schedule. Every day this process is going to be happening here. In such a way, these two databases are maintained by real-time industry people. Even though banking sectors, hospitals, big organizations are maintain these two databases. Understand now? But now here one more question will come. Sir, okay, you said we understand this concept. But our doubt is what now? Okay, otherwise my doubt is what now? So my doubt is, it means your doubt is, sir, this is a full, this is also full, sir. You have this doubt? Good. So have a doubt means good. Okay. So this is also full. This is also full. So OLTP full, AP full. What I can do, sir? Now, just think about now you are a software engineer. You are working in a company. TCS. Huh? That person dreaming. Wow, TCS. Sir, kitna acha se bola hai. Sir, I am ready. Come on. You are working. Now you are the team lead. Oh, position also very big. Position also very big. We said only job, but position also given. Okay, you are the team lead. Team lead means you know, na, you have so much responsibility. So this situation came to you. You are a team lead. What do you want to do? As a team lead, tell, don't as a student. Team lead. That means you can think hi-fi. Don't think low level. Logic think. Very simple logic here. What do you want to do? Even the girls, you are also, imagine TCS team lead. I'm also team lead. You also team lead. Think, what the situation, your solution as a team lead? Hmm? Very simple here. Suppose example I will tell you. Suppose I said this room is a 2,200 people sitting capacity. 300 people came. What I want to do? I will go for next room, na? Yes or no? Here also, which one is full? Finally, your data where it will store? OL. This is a destination. Finally, end of the day, my data where it will come? OLAP. So this is my target, last point, end point. So now what I want to do, if this is a full, I'm taking one more OLAP. Yes or no? This is OLAP 1. Next I'm creating OLAP 2. Then it will be take. Next, this is also full. Next, OLAP 3. So like you have to create a number of data warehouses. What is this? Data warehouses. For simple example, if a shop, every shop is maintained godowns. Yes or no? So first, for example, first godown is full. Then what businessman will do? Next one more godown, they will take it. Yes or no? Like they will be maintain their godowns. 3 or 4 as per their business and product and running. Yes or no? So these are. So like this, it will be maintained. Concept clear na? So this is what I'm going to say. OLAP and OLTP differences. And no need to take this diagram. I will send it to Google Class and see finally the conclusion. Okay. Users are using apps, any app, app 1, app 2, app 3. They're interacting with the OLTP. OLTP is always storing day-to-day data. Okay. And from the data by using of ETL, extract, transfer, loading. Below examples I was given, Informatica, SSIS from MSBI, Power BI, Apache Airflow. These are called as a ETL softwares. With the help of the softwares, making connections between OLTP to OLAP, data will be moving. Okay. But here one point, remember, your application, it may be Java, .NET, Python, whatever it is. Your application, you can't directly connect to OLAP, is impossible. Your application always connected to OLTPs only, not APs. You don't have that kind of communication between app to OLAPs. Got it my point now? This is the conclusion. And now, as per this conclusion, I'm asking one thing. Okay? Right. What is that? OLTP database data coming from where it is? Apps. That what we are using, online applications. From there it was coming. OLAP database data coming from OLTP. So if your interview person is asking like this, OLAP data source, what is? OLTP. OLTP data source, application. Understand na? So AP source, TP, because from there it was coming. Yes or no? TP source, application, because TP data coming from application. Who was using? Final, who was using? Users. That means my apps, my database, this all are I'm developing for whom? Users, customers, people. Yes or no? That is what real time. If you go to in real time as a developers, your work is, this is only your work. Okay na? Application is your people, Java, .NET people. Database is my side. My superior, who is this? AP people. They are called as a data warehousing people. Cloud representations. Nowadays, you listening? Cloud computings, warehouses. These are the very big memories. Okay. So this is what finally the conclusion, guys. Okay. And now here one thing observe carefully. OLTP, OLAP, sir, can you give one more example of real time? Okay, now I was given real time IRCTC for job schedule, but here examples careful observe. Real time examples. OLTP first time explaining to you. Are you going to ATM mission? All of you, no, na? There is one option is there, mini statement option is there. Okay, sir, I want it mini statement, sir. So I'm inserting taking. In your mini statement, how many transactional information will come? Huh? Last 10. Last 10 transaction information will come now. Last means latest, oldest. Latest. Very, very, very latest. For simple example. Again, here also some people confusing. So latest means what now? For example, today. Today, what is the day? 9? 9. Yesterday, I did 10 transactions. Okay. Yesterday, I did 10 transactions. Today, I did 10 transactions. Which will come? Today, na? Yesterday, na? Today only, na? Yesterday will not come, na? Is it clear? Yes. Suppose, yesterday, I did 10 transactions. Today, I did 5 transactions. Tomorrow, I'm taking mini statement. What it will come? That means 9th, 5 transaction, 8th, 5 transaction. Last 5, na? Last 5, last 5. Coming under next day mini statement. Yes or no? So that means what you understand here, if you go to ATM mission, customer maximum, he will take the information up to 10 transactions only. And the 10 transactions are current transactions. Which transactions? Current transactional information only I can fetch from my ATM. Got it my point? Okay. So now tell me, this is OLTP na AP na? OLTP, very good. Because OLTP coming from application. Yes or no? That means current data na? Current data available. Where it is? Oldest data available. That's why ATM mission is one of the best example in real time for OLTP in front of you. You can see lively. Okay, na? Okay, sir, I understand. Now, sir, I want it last 2 years statement. Can I take from ATM mission? No. Why, sir? Because ATM mission will be showing only current. But you are asking oldest data. How many years? Last 2 years data. Then last 2 years data, if I want it, where I want to go? Directly go to bank. And see, anybody observe, in a bank only one big server is there. Anybody identified? So maybe that kind of situation is not come to you. Okay. In future, if you want a 6 months data, 1 year data, if you ask them, so there one big mission is there. So here one clerk is there. Clerk using some app. The clerk is asking, sir, from which date to which date you want it? Yes or no? C is typing. C or he typing from so and so 2021 to 2022. Suppose January 1st January 21 to 31st December 22. Starting date, ending date. And there is one button is there. Print. Immediately. What it was come? Your statements are coming. Your statements are coming. Like a Sri Krishna will take a Draupadi. It will be like that. Up to how many? 2 years data. The 2 years purpose, how much pages will be used? The pages charging also banking people will take. Yes or no? 150 rupees or 200 they will take extra. That's why government not free of cost. Everything taking from us. Taking from us, giving us freely. This is a concept of government. Right. So that is what, whatever you are taking 2 years of data, that is called as what? OLAP server. ATM is a OLTP database. Okay, na? So this is the examples of TP and AP. Are you clear this? Okay, na? Now take some points here, right now. So here I'm asking examples. What is examples here? OLTP softwares. Okay, na? OLTP database softwares. These are the softwares. Oracle, SQL Server, MySQL, DB2, etc. These are all are comes to OLTP softwares. And the second one, OLAP. OLAP, what we say? This database using for which data storage purpose? Old data, historical data, big data. Understand na? So now write down. These databases are used for storing historical data or information. Storing historical data or information. And that historical data means nowadays, so many people in outside, they're calling one word. I think all of you know this word. What is the word? What is the word? Big data. That means, or that is big data. Sir, can you tell me what is OLAP database? That is called as what now? Data warehouse. So data warehouse is called as a DWH, data warehouse. This is the tool of software of OLAP. Now tell me, in our course, which you are learning, OLAP na, OLTP na? OLTP. So because my Oracle is a part of OLTP. So our complete work is TP relation work. AP, backend side AP, whatever it was there, that is not our syllabus. If you want to know this, you have to join data warehouse courses like Hadoop. Hadoop, anybody listen? Hadoop, cloud computings, data science. Okay, na? So these kind of things you can learn it to interacting what now? Big data. Okay, so that is separate courses, but Java, .NET, Python, these people, AWS, DevOps, these people are not necessary. This knowledge, you have this knowledge, SQL knowledge is enough. Okay, na? Right. So, and our part is also this and not this. But just I was explained here in real time, our interview point of view, I'm just explained this. And now if anybody asks you, you can say two types. Okay, right. And what is the next term? And the diagram I will give to you in the direct notes. Okay, na? Don't worry. In your okay, whatever the diagram I showed now. Where is my diagram? Okay. So this diagram, complete diagram, I'm going to upload into Google Classroom. Okay, na? Don't worry about it. Because if you're taking diagram means it will take some time. So that's why I'm not going to take. Next definition is what now? Data storage. And now, guys, here somebody is asking, sir, how can you say Oracle is a OLTP database software? Okay, now some people have some doubt. That is, I will show you practically. Okay, now in my projector in front of you, I will give practically Oracle is comes under AP na TP na. With practically, I will show you in next session. Okay, now when we go for Oracle's part, there I will show you. Okay, right. So that's why you don't worry about it. Next, what is data storage? Storage, data storage is nothing but what now? Simply we can say where we can store our data. So where we can store data, that location is called as a data storage. Right down below. So it is a location. It is a location where we stored data or information. Okay, na? So there are few types in real time. Mostly the people are using. First one is called as a files. Okay, or even though we called as here flat files we called. Second one is called as here data. Okay, DBMS. Okay, Here, flat files, even though we called as a, nowadays you are listening, file management system. And DBMS stands for database management system. Okay, right. So before flat files, even though in the early days, 1950s, 1940s before, people are using to store your data in books and papers. Now we are using now. Now all of using now. This is also called a data storage. But this is what now manual system. This is a manual system. So I don't want to give much explanation on that. Okay, now, but later on, before computers in the world, those people, the early days people, at the time there is no computers in the world, but we have a business. They're doing business, they have information, they're storing informations, everything. But how? Books and papers at the time. When computers are introducing in the market, what happened? The so many business people that stored their data into flat files. So that means flat files from which or from when onwards it was used means whenever computers are introducing in the market. So when computers are introduced, we have a flat files availability because flat files is a part of computer that I will show you, right? Okay, so that is I will show you practically. So flat files. So flat files when means when computerized or computers are introduced. So before computers, papers they are using. After computers or else on computers, they're using flat files. That means instead of storing data into books and papers, the people will storing their data under computers. Where the data is stored under computers. But under computers means how I can store computers? With some file support. Yes or no? Now I'm storing some data. What is the data? My class data I'm storing. Yes or no? This is the information. Yes, this information I'm storing in computer now. But computer means how I can store with the help of file. This is called a flat file. What I am using, this is called a flat files. So in the flat file, I can save my information like this. And this flat file, I'm saving under computer with the help of OS. Understand now? Yes, that is what it was happening here. So now from the computers, so many people, they use the data under computers with the help of what now? Flat files mechanism. But sir, when I'm storing my data in flat files, there are some drawbacks out there. Okay, we will face some drawbacks. Which kind of drawbacks? For example, security problem. Anybody can come and open my file and they can see my data. If any sensitive data, if I saved, any confidential data, if I saved in this file, then where is my secure? For example, in this file, what I'm thinking, I want to store my account number, my user ID, password, everything I saved in this. And I left this system here. I went to my home. If anybody can come and open my system and they can see my password now? Yes. So any case sensitive or confidential data which is regarding to the business or a person, if they're saved in the flat files, definitely there is one of the biggest problem is what now? Security problem. Okay, security, data storage level problem, data manipulation level problem, data retrieval problem, yes or no, data validations problem. So there are so many problems we are going to be faced when I saved my data under files. Okay, that how, sir? So you are asking question to me, how, sir? That I will show you practically one by one disadvantage. One by one disadvantage, I will explain to you along with the practical example. Understand now? Then you will get some confidence on the subject. And those are drawbacks of your flat files later on. Okay, in 1950s onwards, on the 50s, 50 to 60s onwards, the people introducing one concept. The concept is called DBMS. And in this concept, they are using some softwares here. With the help of those softwares, they overcome the problems which was existing under file management systems. And that problems, DBMS, how it was overcome. Later on, this DBMS, what exactly the people will define and what is the models. So this is very, very important before you want to enter into which class? Oracle class.